What if I told you the biggest threat to your health after 60 isn't happening at the gym? It's happening quietly at home, usually at night. I've spent years studying aging bodies, and here's what shocked me. Many of you walk every single day, yet still lose strength and independence. Not because you're lazy, but because the way your body changes after 60 is different than what you're doing. Here's the truth nobody talks about. The real danger isn't sudden. It builds slowly in weak arms, shaky legs, poor balance, and a nervous system that doesn't react fast enough. That's why so many serious falls happen at home, getting up at night, in the bathroom, or early morning. Today, I'm sharing 5 simple exercises made specifically for aging bodies. These protect things that walking alone can't. Stick with me, because this could change how you think about staying healthy. But first, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss this content. Exercise 1. Wall push-up hold. The secret strength that keeps you independent. Here's something most people over 60 don't realize. When you start losing independence, it often happens quietly at home when your arms aren't strong enough to catch you during a fall. I see it all the time. Jars get harder to open. Getting up from the couch takes longer. Carrying groceries requires 2 trips instead of 1. And deep down, a scary thought creeps in. What if I fall and can't get back up? This is where the wall push-up hold becomes powerful. Here's how you can do this exercise. Stand facing a wall. Any wall, bathroom, hallway, wherever you feel safe. Step back about an arm's length. Put your hands flat on the wall at shoulder height, slightly wider than your shoulders. Keep your feet planted comfortably on the floor. Slowly lean toward the wall, bending your elbows until your face is just a few inches away. Pause here for 3 to 5 seconds. Push yourself back to standing. Why it works? That pause is everything. You're holding your own body weight. This strengthens your chest, shoulders, arms, and core, the exact muscles that catch you when you stumble or help you push up from the floor. Start with 5 slow reps. If it's too easy, step your feet further from the wall. If it's hard, move closer. And here's something important. When your upper body gets stronger, your confidence changes. You move differently. Fear stops leading your life. Exercise 2, seated leg lift. Bringing back the strength you're afraid is gone. Many of you know this moment. You're sitting in a chair ready to stand up. For just a second, your legs hesitate. Not pain, just a delay. Like your body needs extra permission to move. That hesitation plants a scary thought. What if one day I can't stand up on my own? For people who value independence, this fear runs deep. Losing the ability to stand, climb stairs, or step up a curb doesn't just affect movement. It shrinks your whole life. The seated leg lift fixes this. Here's how you can do it. Sit on a firm chair with your back straight and both feet flat. Put your hands lightly on the sides for balance only. Slowly straighten one leg forward until it's almost parallel to the floor. Hold for 2 seconds. Lower it slowly without letting your foot touch the ground. Repeat, then switch legs. Why it works? Walking doesn't isolate your leg muscles the way this does. This targets your quads and hip flexors, the exact muscles you need to stand from a chair, climb stairs, or step off a curb. Plus, it works one leg at a time, which fixes the imbalance most people develop as they age. That imbalance is a huge fall risk. Do 8 to 10 reps per leg. Move slowly. If it feels easy, that's good. Your body is rebuilding. Strong legs don't just help you move. They help you trust your body again. Exercise 3, heel raise with balance hold. The hidden lifeline between your feet and your freedom. It often starts small. You step off a curb too fast. Your foot lands wrong. Your heart jumps. You catch yourself, but later that day, a question stays with you. What if next time I don't? Here's what most people don't know. The muscles in your calves and ankles play a huge role in whether you recover from a stumble or end up in the emergency room. The heel raise with balance hold is one of the most protective exercises you can do. How to do it? Stand behind a sturdy chair. Place your hands lightly on the back, just for security, not gripping. Keep your feet hip-width apart. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as you can. Pause at the top for 3 full seconds. Lower your heels slowly back down. Why it works? That pause at the top is crucial. Your calves don't just control balance. They act like a pump that pushes blood back up from your legs. When they weaken, circulation slows, swelling increases, and fatigue sets in faster. Do 10 to 15 slow reps. As you get confident, look straight ahead instead of at your feet. This trains your brain and inner ear to work together, essential for walking on uneven ground or stairs without railings. When you trip, your body's first instinct is to push off with your toes. If that response is weak, the fall happens fast. This exercise restores that ability. Exercise 4, chair squat, protecting the moment you're most afraid to lose. Have you ever chosen a chair based on safety instead of comfort? Many of you do this without even thinking about it. You scan the room. You avoid low couches. You position your hands just in case. That small calculation hides a real fear. What if I sit down and can't get back up? This fear isn't crazy. Difficulty standing from a chair is one of the strongest early signs of losing independence. It's often the turning point between living freely and needing help. The good news: you can train this movement. How to do it? Place a sturdy chair behind you. Stand with feet about hip-width apart, toes slightly outward. Cross your arms over your chest or extend them forward for balance. Send your hips backward first, not your knees. Lower yourself slowly for about 3 seconds until your hips just touch the seat. Don't fully sit. The moment you feel the chair, push back up through your heels, squeezing your glutes as you stand. Why it works? This trains coordination between your hips, thighs, core, and spine. You use these exact patterns getting out of bed, standing from the toilet, or getting up from a car seat. When this pattern weakens, people start using their arms too much, leaning forward too far, or avoiding the movement altogether. That avoidance accelerates decline. Many older adults worry this hurts their knees. Truth is, when done correctly, it actually reduces knee pain. By shifting the workload to your hips and glutes, your knees get support instead of being overloaded. Start with 5 to 8 reps. Control matters more than depth. As you get stronger, work up to 12 to 15 reps. This exercise does something powerful. It restores confidence. When you trust your body can stand up, your whole world gets bigger. Exercise 5, bird dog hold. Rewiring your brain and body before it's too late. Here's something many of you feel but don't talk about. You're standing still and suddenly feel unsure which way your body is leaning. You're not dizzy. You're just disconnected. You think, my mind feels sharp, but my body doesn't listen the way it used to. That disconnect is scary because it hints at something deeper than weak muscles. Your brain and body aren't talking to each other like they should. That's where the bird dog hold comes in. It's unlike any exercise you've probably done. How to do it? Get on the floor on a mat or carpet. Position yourself on your hands and knees. Your hands should be directly under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Find a neutral spine, not arched, not rounded, just steady. Slowly extend your right arm forward while extending your left leg backward. Reach for length, not height. Imagine a straight line from your fingertips through your heel. Hold for 5 seconds. Return slowly and switch sides. Why it works? As you age, your brain loses the ability to manage both sides of your body at once. This increases fall risk, slows reaction time, and even affects memory. The bird dog forces your brain to coordinate left and right, top and bottom, stability and movement all at the same time. It activates your deep core muscles that protect your spine, but it also wakes up neural pathways that are quietly weakening. Studies show exercises combining balance, tension, and holds reduce fall risk way better than simple repetitive movements. Do 4 to 6 reps per side. If you feel shaky, that's not failure. That's feedback. Your nervous system is waking up. The best part: this teaches your body how to protect itself automatically when you're carrying groceries, twisting to look behind you in the car, or navigating stairs. These are exactly when falls happen. This exercise makes you stable without thinking about it. Now that you've seen how each exercise protects different parts of your independence, here's the real question. What happens when you combine them all? Aging does happen quietly. Small losses, a weaker push, a slower rise, a moment of imbalance. Individually, they don't seem like much. Together, they shape your entire future. After 60, your body doesn't fail all at once. It responds differently. Muscles shrink faster. Nerves transmit signals slower. Balance relies less on reflex and more on awareness. Here's what's important. These 5 exercises aren't just a workout. They're a protection strategy. Each one fixes a different layer of aging risk. The ability to catch yourself using wall push-up. The strength to stand up easily using chair squat and leg lift. The balance and circulation to stay steady using heel raises. The brain-body connection that keeps you safe using bird dog. Walking alone can't do all this. But these 5 exercises together can. The biggest mistake older adults make, assuming decline is inevitable. That belief makes you passive, and passivity speeds up the loss. But here's the real secret. Small, controlled, deliberate movements done regularly send a powerful message to your body. Adapt, strengthen, stay alert. Even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond, your body listens. Think about where you want to be 1 year from now. Will you move with confidence? In 3 years, will you trust your legs on stairs? In 5 years, will you be planning your day around what you can do or what scares you? The future isn't shaped by intensity. It's shaped by intention. Your body may be more delicate now. That doesn't make it weak. It makes it honest. And when you listen to it, train it wisely, and respect its limits without giving up, you give yourself something invaluable, time lived on your own terms. That's the real secret to aging well. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Pick one of these exercises and commit to trying it this week. Leave a comment telling me which one and why. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Your support means everything. Thanks for watching. Here's to living life your way.